right, here we are. It's the day before the big day here in Studio 3. It's 6:24 right now. So last night on The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon sent a correspondent to sing the Thanksgiving song with visitors around 30 Rock.
There's a problem, though. There is no Thanksgiving song.
Everybody, it's 6:30 a.m. right now on this Wednesday, November 27th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle's here tracking some commuter alerts. Maria LaRosa is checking on the weather on this day before Thanksgiving.
Day before, and a busy travel Wednesday. So far, so good. Weather-wise, you can't beat it. And we're not alone in it. It's really across the region, much of the country faring pretty well. And boy, Chopper 4, you guys are up and at it for us. And in between breaking news and traffic, you are able to give us a beautiful shot like this. We appreciate you guys. Crystal clear skies. We love that on a busy travel Wednesday. Not loving the messy weather headed our way. New this morning, the winter storm watch is posted for Sullivan and western Ulster County above 1,000 feet, starting really late tonight, early tomorrow morning, accumulating snow. Not the problem at all today. 43 at Central Park, 40 in White Plains, 35 in Islip. We're down to 30 in Sussex. So a chilly start, not as mild as it was yesterday. So, but we'll see sun and clouds. By lunchtime, close to 50 degrees. We're going to manage only about 52 this afternoon. Nearly steady temps overnight, but we're going to see a steady increase in that cloud cover. And then again, toward morning, watching the showers move in. So more on that in a bit, but at 6:31, want to time out the delays slowing people down now, Adele?
Yes, there's a lot of them, and it is expected to continue throughout today. Of course, today is expected to be a very busy travel day, so you're going to want to give yourself plenty of extra time. And of course, be careful if you are going to be driving 1, 2, 3, and C trains. You can expect to see delays out there hitting the roads. That's Highway westbound completely shut down from Washington Avenue heading down to 5th Avenue. So again, you are going to want to avoid the area through there. Some good news, that earlier crash on the BQE has cleared out by Morgan Avenue. We are seeing delays though on the eastbound side heading into the Brooklyn Bridge. Michael, back to you.
All right, Del, thanks so much. We're going to go on the roads right now. It's like inflation-friendly weather today.
It is. Oh, definitely. We are looking out that way. Beautiful start today as we head around the boroughs from Brooklyn and Queens in the mid-40s into the 30s from Staten Island and the Bronx, but you do see the clear skies. Chillier weather on the way, as we know, sub-freezing low temperatures and a wind chill factor 2 just about every day once we get past our big wet system for tomorrow. All the details in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria. Also ahead, teacher burnout. The top is hitting the roads right now in Queens. Bell Parkway westbound heading into the Van Wyck Expressway. We've got a crash taking out 2 lanes, already causing delays through the area. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to help you get around it. But let's check out that inbound approach to the Holland Tunnel. Darlene, Michael, we've got 30-minute delays. Whoa. Thank you. And you can now
find out if those we've been changed the camera so Darlene is included, by the way.
Thanks.
We're working to fix that as well.
Yeah, that was super subtle.
Well, I hope the Women's can participate. But
I know. Yeah. It's not looking good that way, unfortunately. This rain is going to be hard to miss, timing-wise, and hitting the full part of Thanksgiving and all of the parade. So, yeah, we're still looking at a day's worth of rainfall, although signs that it will be starting to taper off to showers later in the afternoon, early evenings, perhaps a little bit earlier than we were looking at earlier in the week. But it isn't all rain for all of us. North and west, higher elevations above 1,000 feet. Sullivan and western Ulster County in that winter storm watch. So a couple of inches of snowfall potential here, and that really begins early tomorrow morning. So through the day, we'll have a couple hours of that snowfall. Farther to the north, upstate New York, northern Pennsylvania, a little bit more significant travel impact as it'll be mostly snow there. But it really does start pretty early. And yes, by the time the parade begins, it has taken over the area. So parade or not, from Poughkeepsie, Sussex, White Plains, Islip, of course, the city, Belmar and Newark, temperatures in the upper 30s, low to mid 40s. It is a cold rain. But again, signs that this may be wrapping up a little bit earlier. So if you do dinner at 3, 4 p.m., we'll start to see things really begin to taper off. And if you're sending everybody home with leftovers by 8, 9 p.m., most of the area should be drying out as far as the skies go. Of course, trickier travel will linger, especially north of our area into tomorrow, where it's going to be pretty snowy. So the Thruway, also the Massachusetts Turnpike, up 95, you're going to be having a wet ride pretty much the entire day there. And then by the time we get to Friday, it's the cold air, still that late lake effect snow that starts to kick in, that'll be the travel issue through the weekend and into early next week. So that's something to keep in mind. Otherwise, all in all, things should be pretty quiet across the country for travel weather. We're at 43 degrees right now. The winds are light. We'll have sun and clouds. So again, pleasant, beautiful for travel. 52 degrees for this afternoon. 45 degrees overnight with the rain moving in. We stay in the 40s through Friday, but then the bottom drops out. It's highs in the 30s from the weekend into next week. And on top of that, pretty long stretch, we'll be waking up to sub-freezing temperatures in the city. You can see 20s to near 30 degrees straight through the end of the week. It's been a while since we've had that. Of course, last winter, probably about February is the last time we had a stretch like that. All right, 6:48 right now. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Very slow. Actually not moving at all here on Vets Highway. Both ways now, all lanes are shut down for accident investigation work. Washington Avenue out to 5th Avenue. If you are making your way into Queens, Bell Parkway westbound heading into the Van Wyck Expressway, an accident takes out a lane here with delays heading all the way into Nassau County. Heading onto the Verrazano Bridge, you're going to want to steer clear of that upper deck if you're trying to make your way into Brooklyn. You've got a crash taking out a lane. This is causing major backups to actually trickle back to the Staten Island Expressway with these delays heading all the way back to the Goethals Bridge. And let's make our way a little further north here onto the Cross Bronx Expressway. Westbound side, you've got stop and go traffic heading into the Major Deegan. Alternate side is in effect for today. Darlene, back to you.
Thanks so much, Adele. It's 6:49. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for streaming with us. It is Wednesday, November 27th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo, Adelle Caballero here tracking the getaway roads on this Wednesday. Also the rails, getaway rails.
Getaway rails.
Or the arriving rails.
The arriving rails.
I welcomed my son yesterday.
Chopper 4 showing us right there, right in front of Macy's with Tom Turkey, ready for the big parade.
And looking great right now. Obviously, tomorrow is a totally different story. But let's get you ready for today. The radar and satellite picture, nothing on the radar. The satellite showing some patchy clouds. A chill in the air. 43 at Central Park, Newark at 38. We're at 40 now in Poughkeepsie, down to 33 in Islip, 30 in Sussex. North and west, Sullivan, Western Ulster County now under that winter storm watch. Accumulating snow likely here above 1,000 feet as we see that system move in tomorrow. So it does start pretty early. Otherwise, today, nice and quiet. 50 degrees by 1 o'clock, up to 52 this afternoon. Sun and clouds, and then more clouds this evening. Through at least midnight, you're good to go. Nice and dry. And then that rain quickly moves in, and it's a chilly one. Temperatures holding in the mid-40s through tomorrow morning. All right, let's get an update on some of those slowdowns and what people can expect out the door, Adele.
Yes, we're going to be seeing a lot of slowdowns all throughout the day. Today, it is expected to be a very busy travel day to accommodate some of those early getaway travelers. Metro North, Harlem, Hudson, and New Haven lines run on a Friday schedule, but you will have extra afternoon and evening service. LIRR regular weekday schedule for today. You will have extra service tomorrow, though. New Jersey Transit, early getaway service for your rails and buses today, and regular weekday schedule for your PATH trains. Just heading out the door right now. Verrazano Bridge, Brooklyn bound, upper deck. You've got a crash. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Adele. Happening